All right. Hello, Knockouts. Tanya TKO here. And I just wanted to, something came on my mind that I wanted to talk about really quickly with you all. So this should be a pretty quick video, and then we're going to jump out of here. As you know, I am Tanya TKO. I'm a self-love specialist from TanyaTKO.com. I hope you learn how to love yourselves and one another. On this channel, we use viral video topics as teachable moments for what self-love or self-abusing looks like in our own lives. And right now we happen to be talking about this whole Derek Jackson situation with all of these different mistresses who are coming out saying all of these different things, right? And we did a video reaction earlier where we were like, well, we don't really know whether this woman is telling the truth or what is embellished or what is not, right? And I thought about something real quick that I wanted to bring to your attention, and I wanted to get your point of view on, right? So, you know how people are like, oh, well, Tanya, you don't know, you could be next, this, that, and the other. And I thought to myself, any one of us could have somebody come out and say things that are not true about us in public, right? And I tried to put myself in this situation, and I was like, well, what would I do if someone came out and was like, oh, Tanya, you did this and you did that, right? And I know that I did not do it. Let me ask you all a question, right? What would you do if somebody, like any number of us here, Kamita, Dee, Labonet, Pink Secrets, any number of us, if somebody came out and said that you had some torrid affair with them and you did not know who they were, how would you handle that? What would you do? I want to see some of your answers. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's 10 o'clock, so my ringer is off, so I have to check the phone. And so, okay. So Victoria says DJ might reveal her when he found out about this interview. Interesting. I heard that somebody else did reveal her. I heard that somebody revealed her identity on another blog site, right? So Kia is saying, ignore them, it'll go away and they will pay later. Jerry is saying, ignore, right? Fire Sign is saying, I don't feel he should have addressed this in public, right? Prince is saying, damn, she hit 1K viewers in less than a minute. Well, I don't know which platform. So you're on Facebook? Well, it says there's 1,400 people on here now. Deborah says, they're going too fast. Ashley says, prove it. Because I thought, so if you have a platform of millions of people and somebody that you don't know comes out saying that you participated in all these activities, I would forcefully deny, unmistakably, no words minced, say that this person needs to provide their receipts. I would go and start speaking with a lawyer about slander or libel claims, and I would go from there. And I would make sure that I give a full-throated rebuttal of what it is that they're saying and demand that they either provide the receipts or be quiet. Like, imagine if somebody came out and said, oh, Tanya did this or Tanya did that. I mean, it's always going to be one person's word against the other. But if you're saying that a person had a torrid 6-month-long affair, there have to be phone records. There have to be text records. There has to be some sort of record. And I would not just let someone tarnish my name in public like that. So who is telling the truth? Who's telling the truth? Who's lying? And as you see, we've heard nothing from either Jackson. Young lady didn't pull out her battle bonnet. Jackson didn't come out with anything. And this is, I think it's telling. I think it's very telling. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. Oh, Aaliyah is trying to hit on me. It's like, I love you, heart. Out of curiosity, how is your love life? Oh, Aaliyah, listen, girl. How funny. How funny. Tiger is saying, so this is supposed to be someone they haven't healed through. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows because we are on the outside of a situation being drug into somebody else's business. And me personally, I'm actually a little fatigued of speaking on this whole thing. You see my face, I'm so tired. I was supposed to come out earlier and do another video today, but I couldn't. I was just I'm just fatigued. I'm fatigued of all of this. It's emotionally taxing and emotionally draining. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. So that's really all that I wanted to say. I was just coming out to just make this video real quick because when a person hasn't done dirt, when they haven't been out there in the streets, when they haven't had inappropriate contact with other people. So basically, this is what the story is. The story is that there is a married man who has built a fortune advising women on relationship issues. Meanwhile, he has allegedly been the exact, not even alleged, because he admitted to multiple, numerous, just slews of affairs throughout the years. And he is, during the course of his marriage, entertaining, meeting, texting, and calling other women that he's met since he's been married outside of the presence and knowledge of his wife at all hours of the day and night, engaging in intercourse with some or many of them. That's what we have. At the very, 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 very least, we have a person who is engaging in relationships outside of his wife's knowledge with people of the opposite sex. That in and of itself is bad enough. But when you have people coming out making these allegations, if you didn't have inappropriate relationships with women outside of your marriage, you would be able to refute it full-throatedly, wholeheartedly, with your chest on it. Not sit up there talking about, my wife is putting the babies to sleep. She'll come down and be a part of it if she can. And then you hear, you see him going like this. You wanna come into the video? You could pull up a chair if you want to. This whole thing has just been a mess. The whole thing has been a mess. The whole thing has been a mess. The whole thing has been a mess. Let me check the Cash App real quick. Let me just make sure that we get the messages. Meredith W says, I love how you break it down on all levels. Thank you. She sends $10. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Absolutely. So the fact that we have not heard an irrefutable denial just shows that he had some sort of contact with them that he knows that they can prove, most likely. Because if you think about the two different scenarios, if somebody that you don't know says something about you that you did, that you know that you did not do, I don't think that the best way to do it is to ignore it, especially not when it's getting traction of hundreds of thousands of people. The way Olivia Pope would handle it, Olivia Pope would jump on it right away and take control of the narrative. That's what Olivia Pope would do. It would be handled. You remember the first season of Scandal? Oh, it was just an amazing season. But nonetheless, I mean, everything was so fresh and so raw. And then we saw Olivia in this. We saw Kerry Washington, who was from the Bronx, by the way. in this role that we'd never seen a woman like her playing before, and she would get ahead of the story. And this is why it's important, especially if you have money and you're a media person. Like, I did not realize that Derek Jackson had been on some huge stages. Like, I saw since doing this story, I saw a video of him on the stage at Essence Music Fest, and he was up on some huge shows and stuff like that, and people really believed him and believed in him. Meanwhile, he was living this life with inappropriate relationships and inappropriate contact, which he cannot even deny, many of whom he has admitted to. And now slews of people are coming out and he can't even deny those. This is embarrassing. And my heart breaks for his wife. You know, I didn't realize the full extent of all of this nonsense that we were in the midst of until I'd say maybe yesterday. And then after that, I was just like, what is this that we've gotten ourselves into? And me, I'm tired. I'm tired. There's still some more stuff that we're probably going to have to cover tomorrow, but I'm tired. Evelyn sends $5 and says, thanks for keeping it 100. Thank you, Evelyn. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. On that note, this is just a short video. I'm going to jump out of here. I want to save some energy to be able to do more videos tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just tired. I want to save my energy to make videos tomorrow. And I really, really, really want to get to Sideman All Day's video where he breaks down the patriarchy. It's such a brilliant, brilliant video that will open up your mind as a woman. And I hope open up the minds of some men as well, because what he says is just so profound. Nonetheless, let me get out of here. I'm so tired. I will see you all in the next video. If you do send cash apps after I get off, I'll send you a little reply back when I get it. All right. I'll see you all in the next video. Tanya TKO, and I'm out. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, what? Most importantly, love yourself. And part of loving yourself is protecting your energy and making the choice about who it is that you choose to be and standing by that. Like, if you want to be freak of the week and Derek Street meat, if you want to be all of that stuff, put your chest on it and be that. Imagine the torment. Oh, but if this person has some psychological or mental issues, he may not have even felt any torment about living this complete lie behind the scenes. He may have felt like he was getting over on people. And because I was watching some documentary where it was talking about the mind of, it was either a sociopath or a psychopath, where they actually found pleasure in tricking people, and that sometimes they take sociopaths or psychopaths down, whichever one was that they were focusing in on this, is by just playing dumb to their smartness. And they would, in an effort to prove their brilliance, even admit to the crime. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. On that note, I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure you come to my website, tanyatko.com, subscribe to my personal mailing list, get my book, make sure that you know how to find my pages again here on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and Twitter. And I will see you all. That's Tanya with an O, TONYA, TKO, thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.